you serious? Ugh. Where? Where? Where, Dwight?
Seems like you already know where. KIA deploying replacement.
Ah, crap baskets.
Crap baskets. Crap baskets.
Ah, crap baskets.
Crap baskets.
Ah, crap baskets. Crap baskets.
Oh, crap baskets. Ah, crap baskets.
Crap basket!
Crap baskets.
Oh, you say that too.
To all those affected, I want to say, we are deeply sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry. We're sorry. We're sorry. Sorry. We're sorry. I'm deeply sorry. Sorry.
Hello there.
Let's get started, shall we? Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name is Green Leader, and tonight we're gonna be hopping back into some Assassin's Creed Shadows. Gonna be checking out a couple of aspects of the game that I haven't checked out yet, and that is the contracts and the projects. Both of these are features. Well, the contracts are kind of new and kind of old. They have sort of existed within the frame of Assassin's Creed for the last couple of years, at least for Odyssey and Origins, and I think in Valhalla as well. But the contracts in that game was really more of, you had a special merchant who would then have specific missions for you to complete, which then give you a unique currency that would then allow you to get special items and armor and things like that. Whereas the contracts in this seems a little bit different, where it's just more opportunities to earn cash and resources for the crafting and whatnot that is in the game, which is kind of cool. It's an interesting idea, and we'll be checking those out and see what type of missions they are. And then there's the projects, which I'm curious to see what they are all about. They seem to be almost like Battle Pass-esque features, where I was looking at it the other day, and it looks like it's just basically there's this long line of rewards that you can get for completing certain missions and items, which then give you a score. And it's very much like a battle pass, but I don't know if you pay for it or not. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we'll be checking out both of those. We'll be focusing on the contracts first, and then check out the projects, and then from there we'll get back to the story. I don't think contracts or the projects will take too long to look into, so that's the plan. We'll go ahead and get into it. But I hope you guys are all having a fine Thursday evening, and yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can get done tonight. And of course, see if we can answer the age-old question of, does it suck? Because there's been lots of things we've heard about the game, we'll find out one way or the other if it's as good or as bad as what's been reported. So let's just go ahead and hop into it. I'm going to turn off the music for right now, and I will return to it if I feel like the game's starting to get to a point where like there's not enough like actual background sound music going on in the game, but we'll see. We'll see. Hold on. Let me do, let's do the system. I want the manual save, not the auto save. Manual save, please, and thank you very much. Let's load that. I tried to hop in here the other day, and then I traveled there, and like, oh, shit's happening. I should probably not be here. Let's go ahead and shut down the game, and so we'll come back to that. This is where we ended off last time. Very nice flip. Love when you do that. Okay, so let's go see if we can't find the... There is a, or at least there should be. I think like every city has at least one of these Kakurega, which I looked it up, apparently means hiding place. Or hideout. So, yeah, but let's see if there's a hideout in Amagasaki. And we shall see if I can't take up some contracts then. And then I'm curious, are there contracts at each hideout, or is it a matter of essentially the hideouts or the contracts are universal across all of them? I don't know. It'll be interesting. Also, I did make some changes to the, and there is some screen tearing, which I don't like. I did make some changes to the game to increase the frame rate. And I did some benchmarking. I was getting like 59 to 60 frames per second. And the changes I've made now have upped that to 70 to 80. The only problem is that right now I'm getting some screen tearing while on the map, and I don't like that. So we're going to go to the system quickly, and I am just going to quickly... I hate turning this on, but I think VSync might be the way to go right now. Was it after VSync is automatically enabled at high frame rates and disabled at low frame rates? Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that and see how well that goes. Okay, didn't see any tearing. Let's compare that to while on the map. No tearing at all. I love that. Okay, much better. Okay, so then let's go see what some of these locations are as we get to the viewpoint, and that should help us find the actual hiding place. So let's quickly do that, shall we? But anyway, I hope you guys are all having a fine Thursday evening. Almost done with the week. Nearly there. Hope you guys have all been having a good week. I was just about to murder the little thing. Figure out what we can do here. Make offering. Okay. But didn't one of those times... I'm wrong on this, but I felt like one of... Nice, okay. Yelling at me in Japanese, I love it.
Why won't you answer?
Ain't you wet? And looky, we got ourselves a Ronin.
Did you see the musicians? Their fingers were bleeding. They'll kill them if they stop.
Whoa.
The fear of kabukimono is strong here. I can feel it in the air.
There's a bunch of these guys here as well. Where is... Or is that what we found? We'll go Post Town. Okay. Sure, there's probably got to be a hiding spot in every single city, so I'm hoping to find one. Oh, puppy. How am I to get in? In! It's a nice moat. In fact, it's wow, is that a double moat actually? That's pretty cool. But I think that is probably where I need to go. To get in, we'll see.
Mom.
What was that? Was that like a dog? What was that? Ooh, I think we got ourselves a way in. I'll come back to that if I don't find a better one. That's actually not a bad option. Might do that. Hello, dear. As it then runs off. Found ourselves the gear vendor. Very nice. Here's the Amagasaki castle. And they're not going to like me being here.
Very well.
All right. Oh, that's what we discovered. Okay. Sakaya. Is that like the same as port? Just looking at me weird. He's like, what are you doing? Is this a tea house? Is this what I think it is, or is this just some random location? I feel like it would show on the... Nope. Random location. Never mind. That's just the castle. Okay, you know what? I'm done running around. Yeah, we'll actually come and pray at the shrine. Really? Oh, I thought she was gonna, like, go to the side so they could both be praying. Instead, she just came right in front of him. That's entertaining. Okay, very nice. A little stutter there. Let's see. And the other place could be over here. That's fine. So we'll take the tree to get in, and we'll see what we can do from there. So we're gonna go up here, if you will. No, 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 not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Get. You know, you just enjoy your time in the water there. You put yourself there. I told you to get up. You didn't want to climb. And now you're not wanting to climb. Climb. Wow. Okay. try this again. I'm going. X is to crouch, that's right. Dear me and my... Yeah. Okay. Two guys there. A samurai there. Shit. Say, how can you see me? Guys there. One guy there. See nothing. Shut up. So that's where I need to go, essentially. If I have to start a ruckus to get up there, I will, but as of right now, let's try and see if we can't be as stealthy as possible. No. No. Going in, okay, that is, I think so far my one complaint with the controls right now is that holding that in to go into eagle mode is obnoxious. Whereas before, it used to be like you'd either press up to go into the eagle controls. That holding it down for a second is actually too much. Hell? I was opening fire. Well, oh, you know what? Screw you guys. Screw you guys. Get up. No way. Get up. We don't care. Care about playing the stealthy route. Hey, fellas. And then up we go. Thank you. Climb. And that's how we get up. Beautiful. Search the area. Ain't there anymore. Climb. No way. There we go. Upsy daisy. I just want to get the point. That's all. That's all. Okay. There we go. So we got the castle point. And while not impossible, I would be doubtful. Yeah, and that's on the other side of the river, so I would be doubtful that it's there. So my bet is that the hideout is somewhere over there. So that's where we'll go next. And then I won't go too far into that area because that leads into the more difficult area for sure. So we'll do the dive. Ooh. Some cash and some cloth. Very, very nice. Now, are you going to climb the wall, madam? You're not going to climb the wall. How am I to get you up and out of here? I see. There we go. Okay, so she can climb there. Yes. Saw nothing. Well, I could probably take you. Well, that is horrible. Why aren't you dragging him into the bush? Hit the body, damn it. Come on, Noe. In we go. Oh, I could have crossed there too. Okay. That's fine. Well, in that case, we shall keep going this way. Yep. I know, the game wants me to open the menu. It's not my issue. I wonder if this, I'm concerned if I get involved. Let's do it. No, you won't. And haha! Oh, damn it. Damn it. Dodge! Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. That is the name of the game. I mean, not really, but you get what I'm saying. Oh, come on.
Hello there.
Hey, Raw Dog. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good night. What you up to, man? Sorry, I'm in the middle of this fight here, and more of them seem to be showing up, and I don't like it. There we go. One's down. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ah, you killed your own friends. Idiot. Oh, ow. Pretty good, man. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I haven't asked in ages, and I feel guilty. How's your toe? My toe's feeling actually pretty good. So feels like it's, and the doctor said it would take a couple, oh gosh, it would take like 3 weeks. It's been now like 4 or 5 weeks since that happened, and it's feeling basically back to normal. Oh gosh. Right now, the biggest issue is the toenail itself. Oh, come on. So right now, the toenail has finally, oh gosh. I knew I shouldn't have done this. This was a mistake. Mistakes were made. This is also where I've made a huge mistake. I need that clip for sure. Run away. Gosh. Anyway. So yeah, right now the only issue's my toe, the nail has completely been removed now. Finally. I've been waiting for it to happen actually. It's been a bit rough, to say the least. Just having to be very careful with it. But now that it's off, I can actually, I know.
Brother,
Trust me, I'm aware.
What's that? What's that, brother?
But I'm very happy to have it feeling much better. Did I just accidentally find the hideout? No, I did not. Okay. No, it's just, there it is. But yeah. But like I said, like, I don't have to worry about it, because like the concern was like every time I put on like a sock or put on my jeans, the concern was that the toenail was going to snag the fabric and then just get lifted up and ripped off anyway. And to be fair, that's kind of how it happened. But like at that point, when it did finally come off, it was already basically loose as it was. So I'm just happy. I'm just happy to have it finally like off and cleared out. So now I can actually, you know, not have to worry about it. And yeah, it's right now it's a little grody, but it's feeling much better. So thank you for asking. That's where I was trying to go. And if you were creeped out or grossed out by that story, I'm sorry. You can blame Raw Dog for that. He was the one who brought it up. Okay, so here we go. So we are in here. Don't need to refill any scouts. Don't need to access the storage. Yes, I will need to refill supplies. Thank you very much. And let's browse the contracts. That's what we're working on tonight. So we've got liberate the cargo, loot the targets, track that. We have assassinate the target, remove the leader, and the rest will fall. And then we have devastate the military sources, destroy the target. We'll start with that one. Work our way through. This will get us lumber and is that grain or hay? I don't actually know. And some iron. So huzzah. So we shall do that. Let's see where we actually have to go. Way up north. Suppose it makes sense. I can fast travel there and go the rest of the way on foot. So let's go and do that. Yeah, what you been up to, Raw Dog? I see you've been playing a lot of Hunt Showdown lately. I actually just recently downloaded it. On Tuesday night, I downloaded it because I was like, hey, Raw Dog's been playing this. I've been looking for somebody to actually play this with. This might be my chance to get back into it. So if I'm not streaming and I see you on it, you will be getting a message from me, sir. So be prepared. Okay. All up the horse. Thank you. Where do I go?
Yep.
I gotta tell you, I do like the storm effects. I like the seasonal changes as well. Pretty cool. It's obvious that, you know, we're now in fall. The next season will be proper winter. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. The Muggy Lands. That's gonna get messy. Ooh, hello. I can just commandeer. Why? Why? I'm not in your restricted area. Why? Not even in your area. I'm at the gate, technically, sure, but come on. That's some BS if I've ever heard it. I'd bail on my group to play with you in a heartbeat. However, people are incredibly sweaty in it. Just forewarning, I'm well aware, believe it or not. I am more than aware of the sweat that goes into the game. So, yes, So we killed that guy.
Come on out.
Well, he's smart to go searching in the bushes. He's gonna see the dead body. Oh, come on! There we go. I'm also pumped for Dark and Darker. I should actually make sure that that's properly, oh. Well, I will say the stealth mechanic worked there perfectly, so. The counters with the Tonto are pretty satisfying. Yeah, I need to actually... oh, this is not a boat I can take. Well, that's lovely. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and take that boat. Go along here like that. Because why not? Yep, that's totally what I wanted. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Stealing your boat. Gucci crossing. Yes, exactly. Oh no, it's a level 9. Where do I... Oh, we keep going. Magic horse, come this way. Thank you. Hold on. Before. I want to see what's going to happen. Is this going to be marked as a no-no area? No, it's not. Very interesting. Okay. So I see the flags, I see the dynamic generation of the camp. Potential anyway for it. Also, I don't know what it is about this game in particular. This game feels like it's a lot more vast in terms of... Like, it feels like it's a lot more realistic in terms of the size of the world for whatever reason compared to, like, Odyssey. Odyssey seemed... It was large, but it also seemed like things weren't quite proportionate. I don't know. It was hard to describe. But yeah, I need to make sure I've got Dark and Darker updated because I have not played it in a hot minute. And again, if you're getting into it, I would absolutely be willing to get into it again. I want to say I did Ranger, and I was told that's like one of the hardest classes to play. It's funny. Makes sense, but it's funny. Classic Assassin's Creed, random nonsense with the horse riding. Is that still part of the same? That is still part of the same region. Okay. Odyssey at least felt alive. Origins felt empty and vast. Yeah. Origins felt alive. What could that have been? Why are you proccing? This is not... Hold on. I don't understand what's actually happening right now. What is happening right now? None of this is, like, are these just bandits? Is that what this is? Explain, game. Explain yourself. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Oh, I'm out of kunai. Oh my gosh. Damn it. Oh, they're literally looking for me. He says, we'll break the E-gun. So, yeah, they're definitely trying to... They're looking for me. Either that or they just know who I am. One of the two. Ow. on. That's what I'm wanting. Okay. That's not even where I was supposed to go. Okay. So if there's anything around here worth picking up? No. Guess Steve officially gives up on going for gold and rivals. I'm sad. Yeah, I think, like I said, when I played with him on, gosh, what was it, Sunday? Was it Sunday when I last played rivals with him? We played some ranks, and I got him up to silver 2, nearly to silver 3. Really, more of these guys? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Best if I remain unseen.
Ah, shit. Nice. But I understand his reason. I mean, I get his reasons too. I think he's also just had poor luck, and maybe he just needs to get good. There's that too. I can understand the frustration. I absolutely can understand that frustration. But I also, like, I don't really get as irritated by it as he does. Like, it's like he complains about the things that happen in the game and just how shitty the matchmaking can be and whatnot, and I'm just like, that's been competitive matchmaking for me for like years. That's just Rocket League. That's how all these competitive games work. You know, everybody thinks they know how to play the game best, and it's just the nonsense you have to deal with. It sucks. It is irritating, and it's just one of the problems that comes about from playing competitive multiplayer. I don't mind it because I'm just like, whatever. I'm here to have fun. I will certainly get salty from time to time, but I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. So yeah, it's mean as hell. Luck, skill, it's all plays into. Oh yeah, 100%, 100% too. So much stuff here. Shit. Yeah, I marked everyone. At least these guys are behaving properly. Oh, he's got protection against it. I'm gonna have to kill him in combat. Why do you have to be noisy with it? That I think is my only complaint, is that she's like very, very noisy with it, with her assassinations, rather than being like super quiet and nonchalant about it, which kind of doesn't make any sense, you know? I'm gonna have to fight. It's not doing too good. Okay, it's just the 3 guys that are left. The one big guy, drum man. He's gonna see me like immediately. Ooh, there we go. Big guys. Moved on. Kill him. Well, shit. Where did these 2 come from? What are you, Cobra Kai? Not him, not him. Where are all these guys coming from? Oh, shit. I think it's funny that he's firing on his own guys, too. Dude, where? What? Okay, I think that is my major complaint right now. That is some BS. These random guys just popping up out of nowhere. Clearly spawning because he's either calling them or something. I don't know if that's like an intentional thing that is happening with this game right now, but I don't like the fact that just guys are randomly popping up. There we go. He's... And I'm dead. I'm dead. Well, that's frustrating. Oh, and I forgot what I was wanting to do. I was actually wanting... I'm actually kind of close to this guy. Let me go up here and get that. And I can fast travel back here. I want to actually go back and just level up some of the stuff that I've got. So, by the way, have you actually started Dark and Darker? No. Don't do that. We are Skyrimming it out up here. I don't even know where the hell this place is. It's so dark. Come on. Can't even make out what's what in terms of this terrain. Is there a path up here or something? Okay, maybe if I go around this way. Just to get a spot I can fast travel to. Oh. And unfortunately, the game does not allow you to climb the same way that you could in like Odyssey or Origins. Like it didn't matter if like if see this, like there was very little of that nonsense. There are very specific spots where that kind of thing happened. Seriously. This is really actually starting to piss me off now. Probably because I can't see shit. Hey, there we go. An actual sightline. That's nice. It's a bandit camp, I know. But I just want to go up here to that.
I can't get caught here.
Oh, is that just rock? It looks weird. It's like the light there. It looks like there's a light source behind there. That's really weird. Okay, we'll get the blessing, and then I'll try and climb up here. Yeah, they've actually, it feels like they've made the rock climbing a lot more, climb please. It feels like they've made the rock climbing a lot more realistic. Which, it's not horrible. But it does make it harder to traverse, like, the natural landscape when you need to. I keep finding trees and boxes. That seems a little odd. Okay, so we got the fast travel point. Should be able to get back to that quickly. I just wanted to go and level up my stuff. I think I'm like level 9. I think most of my stuff is like level 8, and particularly I like to level up the stuff I got from the drops. So let's quickly do that. There we go. Fast travel? There we go. Okay. Interesting. Hello.
What do you need?
I need stuff. I need stuff leveled up. Por favor. In particular, I would like this leveled up. Go, upgrade that. Then we go to the swords. The best sword I have is this one. I'd like to get that all the way up to 9. I do like that they made that the upgrades are actually very affordable. It feels like the upgrades in like Origins and Odyssey were like really expensive. Like they were constantly wanting you to be upgrading, not upgrading, finding new stuff. The problem is that I got to a point where I was just getting all of the, I was getting like legendaries and high level gear or high rarity gear with nice, gosh, what? Why is my brain? The random effects that are put on there, right? The random buffs and whatnot. And I wanted to keep using that stuff because that stuff was really cool. It's what I wanted. But for whatever reason, the game's just like, no, you got to pay like thousands of gold and a ton of all of the different resources in order to be able to upgrade anything. Whereas now I'm just like, oh yeah, look at this. It's only like 25. Look at this. I can level this up. 25 gold and 25 cloth. That's easy. That's an easy find too. Like, it's not like I have to grind for that, you know? So I like this. That's a much better improvement. Now, I do wonder to what extent I think Valhalla system might be a little bit better, because as much as this is kind of cool, I wonder, because you will find duplicates of stuff, right? And I wonder which system is better. If you have this sort of like random drops that you can upgrade stuff that you like, and then sell the stuff that you don't want. Or if you have just dedicated armor sets and you can upgrade them. I don't know. It's hard for me to say which one's actually legitimately better. Okay. Thank you. Don't worry, I won't. And it automatically equips it too. That's... Well, actually, no, that's interesting. Did I just automatically upgrade the stuff that I already had equipped? That would be actually kind of funny if I did. Switch to that. Let us switch to this guy. See, this is what we got in the Twitch drops. Connected Spirit Kasode. And sorry, not Kasode. Kasode. And then the Connected Spirit Headband. Also interesting, and it makes sense, right? These are little trinkets. Makes sense that he would not be able to actually upgrade the trinkets. I do find that rather interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and just refill my stock here. Contracts, I already have the contracts. I would like to refill my supplies, please, and thank you. Thank you very much. Wunderbar. Actually, didn't I go check out that other new building? I'm pretty sure I thought I built a new building, or I was planning to. Maybe I was just planning to and hadn't built it yet. That's thunder. We're gonna go ahead and fast travel back now. Back to my little fast travel spot. Go back and do that mission, but with upgraded gear. So hopefully I can actually do more damage. Really? Okay. And we got a storm coming in. That way. Are you serious? Are you shitting me right now? The game is shitting me right now. I'm stuck. That's some poor design. Holy crap. Well, I gotta fast travel here again. Okay, let's see if we can avoid that little pothole there. Wow. I thought she was actually going to be dead after that. Hey, we're out of the cliff. I'm glad the health regenerated on its own. I was actually just about to use another healing potion. Or rations, as they call them now. I think they started that in Valhalla? So he definitely does not see me. So that's good.
I'm not allowed here. I should be quiet.
Really, he's got no interest in the whistle. That's very interesting. That got his attention. Okay. The reason why we're doing that is I want him to come around the rock. There we go. Really? I can't through the... Oh, my gosh. Definitely lost that one. Bullshit. You would not be able to see me. Don't BS me with that. Ow. There we go. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. That's what I'm wanting. Come on. They really want that, Oh my god. Yeah, you actually get hit with that, you're dead. That's nice. Barely touched his life. But at the very least, I'm dragging him away from his buddies, so they're not going to be able to get involved here. Yeah, there we go. Didn't dodge, but thankfully he was just out of reach. Good. So far, I think my only issue with the extra combat is that it does seem to be making these guys like kind of bullet spongy.
Making me mad.
And on top of that, your dodge has to be like just before it hits. I don't know why that one didn't actually count. There we go. And there he's dead. And only 10 XP for that fight. That fight was far too long for just 10 XP.
What was that sound?
Better to keep out of sight.
Oh, thank you. I will take the rations. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now we'll take you and you. All of this stuff. As we just sneak stuff in behind him.
Where are my reinforcements?
Insta death. Okay. Okay, game. Okay. I might have to add a freaking death counter for this game. Holy crap. Where was the autosave? That's the real question. Was it after I killed the big guy? It was after I killed the big guy. So that's good. To get his attention. Goes from being sick to just aggro. Well, that was definitely something. Yep. It was.
I need to keep out of sight.
Yes, you do. Respawn. Okay, good. Okay, let's get the stuff. Let's kill him. Here goes. Come on. There we go. The counters are a lot easier. The need to dodge. Nope. There we go. Okay. And now we loot. Huzzah. So we got some random cloth, silk, some money, and some crops. Very nice. And I think wood. Yeah, there we go. 450 wood, 150 materials. Very nice. Okay, so that is the first contract down. I think that took a little longer than expected, but it is what it is. Okay, let's go to the objectives. Where do the contracts show up is the next question. Go. He wants me to kill more bandits, which I still need to do. Go see him. She's in like the next area. Where? Hold on. Where do the contracts show up? I'm actually a little confused. Where do the contracts show up? Do I have to go back? That seems a little odd. Seems very odd, actually. Oh, I do have a point. Oh, that's right. So I have all these points. I need a second one to increase the damage. That gets me the double assassinate, but I need 3 points. That will be the one. That will be the one that I really need. That'll allow me to kill anybody with three health segments instead of 2. So that would have, if I had that, that would have allowed me to just instantly assassinate that guy. Instead of having to do the assassination and then still fight him a little. Okay, oh, really? I have to find them on the map. That's interesting. Okay. So we can go there. That seems a little weird. Oh, I know why. I know why. Okay. That, I think, was from the mission. That was from, like, the very first main mission. Yeah, okay. So we'll go ahead and fast travel to the hideout. We'll go take out that other contract. Then we'll do the other ones. And then we'll go check out the projects. Lovely flips. Lovely flips there, no way. Let's just restock on the shrine, shall we? Your damage is... Ooh, that's a good blessing to get. Oh my gosh. I will gladly take that, thank you. And just... Hold on. Come back. I want to see what that is. That's cool. Is that supposed to be like... Is that a fox or a dog? Very cool, either way. Go through the loading. Which is 2 seconds, so that's fine. And And then we call the horse. Just come to me, horse. Come on. Horse, get over here. You're having problems today. Problems. Problems and troubles combined together. Problems. That's totally the new word. Ah, that's where it is. Right there. Ookly dookly then. So I need to destroy the target. I don't need to actually loot it. So then the question is, can I destroy it? Well, okay, first of all, let's see actually where... Yeah. Yeah. I am Lord. Yeah. I don't know. Oh gosh, yeah, he will see me if I break my way through that. I wonder though if I can position this right. Can I hit him through the slats? I don't think so. Saw nothing. You saw nothing. Let them calm down a little bit. I might just have to run in, destroy it, and then get the hell out. Which, I mean, it's well designed that they're actually made it so that you can't just go in that way. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna run in. How'd you like me running over to destroy it? See ya, fellas. Goodbye. There's the one done. Where's that last one? Last one's down here. It's kinda going the right way. There we go. So that one considerably easier. I can just you know, just run up to it. Destroy it. Get out. I feel like the looting is more... I wouldn't say obnoxious. Just the looting requires more work, right? Because in order for me to loot it, I'd need to actually have enough time to hold Y, and assuming I'm not going to get hit by anything or anyone, it means it's probably going to be best to clear some sort of path. Hello, we have a little something here. Okay, we have a little painting session. Really, that's too close. Oh, come on, I should be able to paint it from here. Come on. Really?
I see you.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Good view from here.
Okay. That's acceptable. I thought it wouldn't allow me to paint from across the river, but that's not the case. I like these little moments where, and then she does the artistry. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a nice addition. I think there's a place to see that. I just don't know where. Somewhere in either like the codex or the Yeah, it's in the codex. There we go. No. Not the what? There's the Sumi. Okay, very nice. That we had. That was the very first one. There's the boxing hares. There we go. An ink painting of two adult. This is what I cut from a couple nights ago. Two adult hares in the act of boxing each other. In mating season, the male rabbits become very persistent in their advancements toward the females, chasing them around in their attempts. Some of these efforts are so insistent that the females must resort to a type of boxing to fend them off. This behavior can, continue for weeks, with some boxing sessions turning particularly fierce. I would also think that's also a matter of you have two males vying for the same female. Like you see that often in other species where you've got two males vying for the same female or vying for the same territory. You know, maybe not specifically the same female, but the same territory, and then they start butting heads and having issues. Now, this is the latest one. The Ibis and Clam. An ink painting of an Ibis hunting a clam. Red-crested Ibises prefer shallow water for their habitat due to the plentiful presence of clams in the area. Really? That's interesting. Ibises? I don't know how to say that. Long, pointed bills are uniquely suited for penetrating clamshells, sometimes resulting in a struggle between the two animals, as the clams clamp their shells shut in defense. Interesting. This one, the natto. Made from soybeans that are steamed until soft, then wrapped in rice straw and left to ferment for several days. Result is soft, sticky, and easy to digest. Due to its mild taste, natto is commonly mixed with scallions, mustard, raw egg, and soy sauce. It makes a protein-rich and strong-smelling companion to a steaming bowl of rice. Okay, cool. Well, continue on with our quest to take out all the contracts. We've got 2 of the 3. Just need to get the third one, which is an assassination, and then we'll hop into the projects. And he's a little ways off, isn't he?
Hi.
Wow. Where's... we'll let them fight it out. Or not. Never mind. I want their stuff. I'm sure they generally have stuff. Okay, one. I'm wanting to focus the bandits. Bye. Okay, 2 bandits down. There's the third. Wow, okay. You thought you were gonna just kick me, huh? Unfortunate for you. And there's the last guy. Nice. Now, okay. Here's the sort of bugginess of the game. Am I really not supposed to be here? Okay, that's makes more sense. I was just about to complain about the game, but then the game happily surprised me by actually, you know, having the game react how I would expect it to react. Hey, Fubi, how's your night going? Well, rip to that guy. And we can get our stuff now. But hug the Fubi. Hope you're doing well. How's your night going? Oh. 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 Nope. Anything else here? I'm sure there might be some stuff up here. Yes. I don't need to go that way. I need to go that way. Quite a ways. We're back in Osaka. I see the camp where they're going to be. Now, that was broken before. That was actually kind of borked before. I didn't actually test it at that other campsite, but I know it was broken here before. Also, the camp looks different than it was before. That's very interesting. Now, this is not a randomly generated camp. This is a... this is one for the contracts. So I wonder if the thing is still going to be kind of broken. Who Bork? So Bork is just another way of saying broken. Screwed up. Not working properly.
I'm not allowed here. I should be quiet.
Oh.
What could that be?
No, he saw me. Okay, he saw me. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna run away. See, I'm actually perfectly fine with that. That actually worked properly. So it looks like the stealth works fine with contract missions. But this is a randomly generated, like, sort of encampment. And when there was one that was dynamically created, it had problems with the stealth. Now, they also did put out a patch somewhat recently. Maybe that fixed some of the stuff. I don't know. That's the guy we gotta assassinate. That's the dude with 3 health bars, which is just... Really? I wonder if I can do that. I would need to get to a spot high enough to hit him over the bamboo, but... well, I should be able to get this guy. Okay, he's dead. They're still kind of looking for me. If I can clear out some of these guys, that would actually be pretty great. Ah! Oh, that's funny. I kind of hope these... yes, leave the area. Please leave the area so that I may continue what I was trying to... Shit. It's in those bushes there. Oh, I suppose what I could do... I could run up, throw down the smoke bomb, assassinate the guy. Ooh, or these guys could just... It's unfortunate that I cannot assassinate the guy. Ah! I can't take him out, unfortunately. Yes, suspicious. That noise, don't you say? Turn around, buddy. Turn around, buddy. There we go. And... dead. Ah, damn it, they found me. But that's okay. That's okay. We got the kill. We're getting out. We're running away. That's how it works. Life of an assassin and all. We really only ended up killing that one other guy, and it really wasn't necessary to kill him. I mean, it was useful to get rid of him. Let me put it that way. Okay, now that that is done, let me take a look at my inventory. I would see all of the different stuff we got. So I got a ton of hay, a ton of the, ton of wood, some of the minerals. Are yet to find any leather and gold. These are all quest items. I don't know what these butterflies are for. Okay. Now, okay, so now that we've done that, now I'm very, very curious. What are the projects? So let's go ahead and take a look at them. These guys are going to trigger on me. They are not. Okay, cool. What's up, buddies? Have a good day. Okay. Projects. You're in the Animus. In fact, you know what? Let me hold on. Before we do this, let me actually just throw down a proper save here. Do the system. Save. New manual. Well, actually, let's just overwrite the manual save. There we go. And now let's check out the projects, shall we? So here you can see we've got 2 different projects. Oh, you got projects and anomalies. Anomalies. Purge corrupt entity. That's interesting. And this gets us this weird currency. Okay. And then the currency... Board unlocked at 600 data fragments. Ah. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually kind of cool. Is that a katana? No. It's a naginata. Yes. Okay, so naginatas are like Japanese halberds. Very cool. Basically a staff with a long blade at the end. They're very cool, and I would like... Now, this is the other interesting thing. The naginatas, who are they going to give that to? Because I've seen with her, she can buy the sickle and chain weapon. I've not been able to see her use that. I don't know. That's interesting. And then I don't know what this one is. This one's got Tonto. Cool looking stuff. Nice, nice. The ninja face mask, and then the cerulean guy's armor. That looks cool. I'm betting that's for Nawe. More than betting that's for Nawe. This one is for, and then that's data undiscovered. That's interesting. And this, I wonder if if they're gonna give the Naginata to Mr. Yasuke. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, that's Nawe gear. Oh, so interesting. So there's both. Okay, so then what does it say for this? It's Yasuke. So yeah, they give the Naginata to Yasuke. That's interesting. I also find it kind of bizarre that, I mean, so far I've been in the game for a good 10 hours or so, and we've not been reintroduced back to Yasuke outside of the first 15 minutes. I wonder at what point they're going to bring him back. That looks cool. Okay, well, let's try it. How does this work? Purge corrupt entity. How do I... That's actually kind of interesting. Wait, how do I do this? Hold on. How does this work? Rogue memory trace. Are they just like on the map? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what they did in the first game. The rumor. No. Another coffin. I don't know how I found that, but okay. Maybe the codex will explain something about the projects. If I have to go look stuff up for it, it will be a little disappointing. Combat gameplay, yeah. Vulnerable state, yep. Pretty straightforward. Progress. Levels, mastery, passive abilities, equipment, yeah. Might be under, hold on. Activities. Temples, Kuji-Kiri, the hideouts, the forge, scouts, blah, blah, blah with the scouts. It says there's something that hasn't been seen. That's weird. I just looked at all of them. Weapons, activities, again, Kuji-Kiri. I love how the game doesn't give me any sort of rundown on how I'm to do this. What am I supposed to do? How do I activate the anomalies? Are they things that you can find in game? How do I do this? Is this something that I have to, do I have to purchase the mastery thing? I don't care about the hidden chests. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Oh, these are dual packs. Oh, interesting. Here's how you can buy points and whatnot. Yasuke, weapons, mount, hideout, allies. Interesting. That's not it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look this up because why not? Lovely roll. Here we go. Good. What's up, shall we? Projects. Nope. Shadows. Okay. Okay. There's a video. We shall watch the video together and learn this together because the game doesn't explain anything. Maybe I haven't progressed in the story yet, but then why even give me access to that menu to begin with? I don't know. It seems a little bizarre. We'll just do this. This comes to us from Gosu Noob. The guy's name?
I think I just won my taxes. Oh, yeah?
Shut up.
I just switched from turbo.
From turbo tax to shut up. I don't care. And then let me go ahead and get over to this screen so you guys can actually see what the hell I'm watching. Not that. There we go. Okay. So, hopefully this will explain how the hell this is supposed to work. Please explain away, Gosu Noob.
Good day, everyone. I wanted to quickly explain about these special quests in Assassin's Creed Shadows that might confuse you on how they're done and what they mean. So, in your objectives board, at the top of it, you'll probably see the Animus section, and among them, you'll see 4 anomalies quests. These quests have a timer, and some of them don't show up on the map.
Right.
Or you don't know how to search for them.
Right.
They require you to mine echoes, kill a specific type of enemy, purge a corrupt entity, and do some other stuff. They will change on a weekly basis. And their purpose is basically to unlock stuff in a sort of a battle pass for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Right. That's what it seemed like.
If you go to the top left of your screen in the map or your inventory, you'll see an Animus button. And if you press that, Animus projects will show up. Clicking on the Anomalies tab will take you to Anomalies quest that I've just shown you.
Sure.
So this is where you see for how long these quests last and what they are. They reward you with a special currency that if you go to the
already
projects
seen this, sure,
and go to the legacy, you see that this special currency or XP is used to unlock special rewards in the legacy path. These include bits of lore, upgrade materials, even the premium currency for unlocking cosmetics, and even some gear.
Yeah, I got that from looking at it.
Quests?
Yes.
Well, you gotta zoom out on your map and look for the icon for these quests. They will not be in the starting area most of the time. For example, this Purge Corrupt entity for me is in Iga, and I won't be able to do it until I'm level 23. But I did manage to collect 450 mons by going to a vendor and then selling my valuables and some of my research.
Okay, so that's fine. I think we get it at this point. Really not the end of the world. So, yeah, we'll just have to deal with that. It is what it is. So, in that case, let's see if there... First of all, okay, so he showed in the objective screen. He said, keep going up, there should be an Animus thing. There's not an Animus thing. He's the... And to be fair, he does seem to be further along than I am. So, in that case, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have to... do this mission next, or if I have to do another Kuji-Kiri, which I think I saw where one was. Excuse me, think being the keyword. Yes, there is one there. Okay. Okay, so there's our 4th Kuji-Kiri. So we can do that. See if that unlocks anything. And if not, then we can do the rest of that main quest stuff. So, fortunately, can't do any... Is the season changing? Why? Why? Okay, I don't really understand how the seasons are changing or not supposed to... Like, I didn't trigger it to change. Does that just mean that the season's nearly done? Is that like a halfway point? What is that animation? Yeah, okay, yeah. It seems like we're halfway there. Seasonal change. Season has changed. Alerts, locations, and local factions have been refreshed. Okay, so here it is. Very nice.
Maybe I should stop here to meditate.
Indeed.
Reflect on my training.
Particularly as the storm's coming in, that seems appropriate. may have messed up. There we go. I also wonder if, like, the story that you get from the Kuji-Kiri is based off of, like, each one you progress, each one you get, regardless of the location, just moves you along the story.
I get to go to the Sokkoku-Ikki. This is what's going.
Versus each location has a specific story to tell. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it's probably the latter instead of the former, but I don't know.
Going to rally us. Egans uniting around one cause.
Now, I don't think this actually will be... I don't think they're going to actually talk about the assassin stuff, because she was so confused by the assassin stuff when he gave her the hidden blade.
My father says I've come a long way, but I feel I have much to learn.
Nagato has taken great pains to prepare you, despite his paternal instincts.
He is a great father.
Of course. But it is difficult for one to discern whether they want the best for someone, or their idea of what is best. It is hard to see oneself from an outside perspective, or the ones they love. You have thoughts?
I think that life is confusing.
Then you know more than I did at your age. But I do have one word of advice for you, Naoe. If there is a moment today, during the ceremony, where you have something to say it. You must believe in your voice. It is time for young Egans to step into their destiny.
Thank you, Sir Sandayu. I will go find my father.
Where are the other young Egans? Like, we've seen some, but they're not exactly, you know, I don't know. They're not really prevalent. Like, her relationships have always been with, like, her father and then the other elders of the village.
What are you doing up here?
Yes, I needed to clear my thoughts.
You always play your tsuchibue when you don't know what to say.
Have you been practicing your playing?
I haven't. I've been focusing on my other skills.
There are always things to improve. Do you know why I play this song?
You've never told me why. There are many things you've not told me.
I know.
Tell me why.
I swore an oath to protect you at all costs. As your father, it was my...
His voice acting is really good.
But it placed great limits on you.
Her voice acting, on the other hand, is, he's a little something to be
You
desired.
do not just look like your mother. You have her courage, her strong will. When I lost to you, it wounded me in a way that never healed. Every day, I play her melody to soothe her spirit. And mine.
And mine.
I have robbed you of your mother's memory by staying silent. Soon, we will speak of her. But you must know, she would be proud of you. Come, my plum. It's time to take our oath.
Okay.
Iganomono, we gather to reaffirm our oath to our Ikki. Our traditions and our bonds cannot be abandoned. In uncertain times, we call upon you, the strongest
Somebody coming in
among
to fight?
us.
Forgive my interruption, Norimasa.
You are welcome, Hattori Hanzo.
Hey, how you doing, Magus? Hope you're having a good night.
Momochi-san dayo. Fujibayashi Nagato. The years still behind us quickly, do they not?
Summer turns to autumn in the blink of an eye. But you did not come to reminisce, did you, Hanzo?
Perceptive as ever, Nagato. Lord Nobunaga will be here by nightfall with more soldiers than Iga has ever known. He brings his full might. Koga's as well. If you doubt me, go to Hijiyama Castle. You will find Kogan spies there awaiting Lord Nobunaga's signal. I offer Iga the protection of my lord Tokugawa Ieyasu. The odds are too great for Iga to survive. Surely, you realize this.
You left Iga to seek out fortune, not honor. Forgive me if I question your loyalty or your motives for returning.
Be careful.
I was half expecting a bigger audience here.
Speak to your superior.
Stream about is still acting up, only seems to launch right after we restart. That's weird, man. What the hell's going on? Even if I end the stream, close it, and try to open it again, will not launch. Wow.
Hattori Hanzo is right. We chirp like stupid birds who await the hawk. We must surrender once or else we will all die.
Remember who you are, Fujitajiro. You are Egan and a part of our Ikki.
You think I'll forget this? Is it the fate of Igans to merely die at the hands of cruel daimyos and ruthless samurai?
No, it's not.
You have something to add? It is a tradition of the Ikki that every voice must be heard. Speak.
I'm running a Windows update. I mean, it might be a Windows update issue.
You did not teach your daughter to stand in her conviction, Nagato. Surely Tsuyu would have spoken.
Enough, Hanzo.
Young Fujibayashi is not a warrior in our Ikki.
I asked her now to take the oath of the Ikki because her heart is Egan. She fights without courage.
Did my son not have courage? Courage was not enough to thwart Oda Nobukatsu's archers. Courage alone does not make a warrior.
If you doubt Naoe is a warrior, then let her prove it, Jiro.
If we must duel to decide, then so be it.
Do you accept this duel, Fujibayashi Naoe?
I accept.
It's so weird. I do wonder if I switch to the immersive mode that the Japanese VA is better. I know that not Sav. It is not Sav. Gosh, who's Magus? Who's the singing streamer who plays gosh. Who plays Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all those other games. You've rated her a couple times. I've rated her. Savannah, thank you, Sav. Was it Sav? Is it Sav? See, I think it's Sevi. I didn't realize. Okay. My brain's all over the place tonight. But she was saying last night she played this with the Japanese VA only, and she said it was really good. It was much better by comparison. Yeah, Savannah Lowe. I don't know why my brain just blanked. My brain's been blanking like crazy lately. Probably just lack of sleep.
If we resist Oda Nobunaga, Iga is doomed.
But she was saying she played in with the Japanese mode or the immersive mode, and she said the VA was really good. So I'm actually curious to see. Ow.
Concentrate, Naoe.
Got it.
Let her do it, Nagato. Hold her off.
You are starting to piss me off. She did not die. Synchronize, yeah, I gotta reload that. Why did my brain think that she wasn't... See, I kept thinking it was like Savvy. But I know she doesn't go by Savvy. She goes by Savannah. No, I gotta go through that whole thing again. I have to listen to her. I have to listen to Nawe talking again. Come on. Sorry, we're gonna skip this. I'm gonna talk, but we're gonna skip all this stuff.
What if you always play your... I have it.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We've already listened to this. This is horrible.
It's time to take our oath.
I hate when games do this. You're like, oh yeah, this is a big fight scene, and then if you die, you then have to go back before the obnoxious cutscene. Yeah.
If you die of
you have remember you think
you should
I did my if you do you
Oh, this now I can skip. That's nice. That's very cute. That
Iga is doomed.
Ow. Damn it.
Concentrate now.
Shut up.
Defend.
Let her do it, Nagato. On her own.
Oda Nobunaga will not spare us.
You.
There we go. Better.
Well fought, warrior. You belong in this Iki. Please forgive my doubting you.
We must return to the shrine and take the oath of the Iki. Let Oda Nobunaga face us as one.
You have chosen a road tonight, Iga. May it lead you to victory.
Each of you has signed this document and taken the oath. One copy will be kept hidden. Another will be made sacred. As the ashes of our oath mix with water, blessed in the name of Ohiko no Mikoto. As each of us drink this water, the Iki is made whole once more inside us all. We drink to steel ourselves against those who would divide us. We are fortified with a common purpose, a united strength. It is done.
We must find out if we truly have no allies left among the Kogen Sandai.
I will send scouts immediately.
Phrasing, yes. The VA might be better, but I heard the lip flaps don't track. For me, like, I don't really care all that much about it. They've always had problems with trying to match the lip movements properly. I haven't noticed anything too crazy with that. But the issues that I have so far is just that, like, the voice acting seems to, like, flip-flop. The guy who does Nagato is pretty good. The guy who did Yasuke is actually pretty good. But Naoi is actually kind of... Her VA is mediocre at best. Sometimes she sounds decent, other times she's meh. Yeah. At some point, not yet, but at some point, I do want to actually...
We need to find a way inside.
I do want to actually change the... Change the actual VA to be the immersive mode, which puts everything in the Japanese and Portuguese. So, like, when you're dealing with Portuguese people, they're speaking Portuguese.
A small opening up this path.
And when you're dealing with the Japanese, they're speaking proper Japanese. I think that's really cool. But right now, I just want to see how they originally meant for it to be played, which is with the English. Good thing, saved a lot of money making this game by cutting out quality voice actors. Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, they wanted to use, you know, they wanted to use this actress who, oh, please, thank you. They wanted to use this actress who seems to be, I don't know if she's the face model? Nice.
Stewart killed the traitor.
So I think they hired her not because they were saving money, but because they were trying to do something. I know. Well, that's the thing. She has acted before. She's not acted in good things. And this is the issue, is that they were trying to, I don't know what their thought process was. I actually really don't. They hired her, but like all of her acting credits were like one-off episodes in a bunch of different random shows. It wasn't even like that many. It was like 5 or 6 different shows where she's like one episode here, one episode there. Like I didn't see anything major from her. This is like her first big role. And yeah. And so they hired her, and then they decided, well, we're just gonna go ahead and use your face. At least I believe that's what happened. Let me just double check this. I want to say they used the actress who the woman who's voicing her is the same woman who is the face model. She's voiced by that person, but who's the face model? If she's not the face model, actually, then I would be even more disappointed, because then they chose somebody who legitimately was not that good at voice acting. Disney presents the great play ever. It's all professional hand and feet models. Oh gosh, yeah. There's so many things that I expect from people spending hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, keep in mind, talking about that, a lot of that does not come from the voice acting and all that stuff. A lot of that comes from the fact that you had 3,000 people working on this game. You look at the first Assassin's Creed game, I think it was like 150 people on that team. But then Ubisoft, you know, over the time, they've expanded the team and expanded the team and expanded the team to the point where it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually it's this massive bloat of 3,000 people working on this game, where I'm sure you could have cut that down to 500 and you would still probably gotten the same quality game, you know. And that's where you get all that money. That's how you get all that money. Yeah, no, I agree with you. Exactly the point. It wasn't managed. Yeah, I agree with you. 100%. So, yeah. Netflix dubs sound like kids in AV class trying to narrate. I think that's the other thing. Yeah, I think they hire a lot of people who are like just out of college or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, this person really knows what they're doing. No, because they got the degree when they don't actually really have a lot of like actual experience. And so, yeah. I really think that is actually what's happening, you know. It's across the board problematic for voice acting. Well, I think on top of that, like they always, I don't know what it is, they always seem to do the same thing. It's not just Netflix. Like I feel like every single time I buy it, like an actual physical piece of media, Blu-rays and DVDs and whatnot, whenever there's a movie, it's always mixed in such a way that the music is super loud and yet the dialogue is super duper quiet. So you got to turn everything up. And then when any sort of like major noise happens and all of a sudden you're getting your eardrums blown out, like audio mixing just seems to be like a lost skill or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. My favorite, it sounds like it's recorded in a tin box, or other than doesn't match the environment, distances, etc. Right, yeah, absolutely. Her face does seem kind of similar to the voice actress. Really? You're okay. Why can't I type tonight? What the hell's wrong with me? There we go. No way. Actress. Okay, so what about the face model? Maybe I can just look it up that way. Face model. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think I already read that. Yep. Indeed, I have no clue what they're doing with soundtrack work. It's like watching shitty YouTube videos. Yep. I guess if that's who's doing the work, potential age pool, you know, especially it sort of matches up. Yeah, it makes sense. It does make a lot of sense. I think it's her. I actually do think it's her. I think it's her face model. It doesn't necessarily translate all that well into so like it doesn't look like a one-to-one sort of translation of her face, but it certainly looks like it's very close to the point where it's probably her. I'm just trying to get the, oh, there we go. Meet the actress behind. Yeah, I think it's her. I think it's her. I think they're just using her face. And I think the same is true for Yasuke as well. They're just using his face. Which, I mean, to be fair, kind of makes sense. You know, maybe they think you're saving time if you just use the same face actress, you know, face model as the voice actress. Which would also then make sense as to why they're picking somebody who's a relative unknown, so they're not going to be like a massive massive payroll or massive contract to be able to just sign her and have her be the voice actress and the face model. But then again, they although, I mean, he's a smaller part, but the guy who plays her father, Nagato, is the same guy who played Nobu in the Daredevil series, in the Daredevil Next series. So, man, I don't know. I really don't know. Again, gross waste if they need to use and pay people for models. I mean, that's what they've done in the past. That's been done for a long time. They use face models. They can get a basic face structure, and it's usually far cheaper, and then you just have somebody voice it, you know? I see Chinese studios cracking out fully functional models in mere 3 weeks that are pretty amazing. Oh yeah, no, I agree, and that's generally what they would do. You know, only time I see the need is if you're trying to use top shelf actors. Yeah. Well, and I don't think actors sell games the same way that actors sell movies, and even then, I don't think actors really are selling movies. So I don't know. It's a weird situation altogether.
All the Egons here are dead. The Kogans betrayed us.
I'm not afraid of them.
Good. But you do need to be careful.
They did Once Upon a Time in a way, sort of, yeah.
Look for their plans. Stay low and stay safe now.
Yeah, they're using the same. So they're using again the actor's face for the thing. I kind of wish they'd stop doing that. Like just either come up with a face yourself, or use somebody as an inspiration for the face, because that's what they used to do. You know, I mean, that's what, like, you look at Desmond and very nice. No way. You look at Desmond and Altair from the first game. It was a face model that they used to get the basic structure of the face, but then they didn't pay him to, you know, they just paid him for a couple of images and there you go, and like pretty cheap, and now you got all this reference art that you can then base the model on, and there you go. Whereas it seems like in this case they're not only paying the actor to do the voicing, but now they're paying the actor for their face work, and now their acting work, because now they're doing a shit ton of mocap as well, you know. So, but it's lost in time now, right? Like Vice City's packed voice actor set actual use of actors for clips in Wing Commander or some other notables, right? Just being too critical of them. I don't think you are. I think you're being perfectly, you know, the correct amount of criticals, because I do feel like, you know, too many like these devs are allowed to just get away with whatever the hell they want, you know.
Their whole army if they see me.
What the hell just happened? Right, but when you virtue signal while cracking out dog shit, oh yeah, absolutely. But here's the thing, the game's fun. I think the game's actually really good. I like the game in terms of the gameplay and all that. I don't know how things are looking in terms of the story, because I'm just not really all that far into it. Don't actually need to deal with these guys. I can just fast. Like the mechanics are actually pretty decent. I've had relatively few bugs. The game's not crashed on me. So the biggest issue right now is the voice acting so far that I've experienced. Everything else has been pretty good. Like pretty enjoyable.
He's on his way to Iga. Who? Oda Nobunaga. Not just him. Thousands. The invasions in motion.
At least Tencent now gets to shape their future. Maybe they can fix. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, it's not like they bought them outright. They own like 25% of the company, so they've got like a they don't even have a majority stake. They've got a minority stake of the you know, of the share. So it's not like it's a ton that they actually own, I should say. I mean, 15%, like what they already had, was enough to cause havoc. Because I think they had 15% before, and I think somebody pointed out, I think it was Razorfist who pointed out that actually, because they own 15%, it allowed them to essentially help push the ESG and DEI stuff, and which, let's be honest, has in fact hurt sales and caused problems for them. So, with that, they then, you know, cause the stock price to plummet, and then that allows them to get easier access and, yeah, a cheaper way, if you will, to actually buy more control of the company. Hostile Takeover 101, yeah. E.g. Elon Musk, yeah. All the news covered it wrong in my skimming. I was under the assumption the buy-in was new as a response to buying the lame horse. Yeah. Hostile Takeover 101, yeah. Yeah, what do you mean by the buy-in was new? It was new. So like but like I said, they already had a pretty sizable chunk. Who is possibly seeing me right now? That guy? Seriously? Are you? He's not giving up. I don't blame him. So how the hell do I... Ah, here we go. That's what I meant about the buy-in being new. Unaware that they had any stake prior. Oh, yeah. So yeah, they did have some stake. I think it wasn't like a crazy high percentage, but they had some. And then they bought new, or they bought more. So now they're at like a full 25%.
You can put that away, Fujibayashi Naoe.
She knows who it is. Come
I
on.
am no Oni for you to fear. You've made it far. You have your mother's skill.
My father trained me. I did not know her.
Fine. So your father's skill, but your mother's voice. Nagato is a strong warrior, but so loyal to one tiny valley.
A valley you betrayed.
If a mistreated horse kicks off a rider who will not spare the whip, is that truly betrayal? You may face a similar choice, young Egan. What good is a homeland if it dooms you?
I am Egan, and all I know is Iga. I must fight for it.
And what makes you think Iga can be saved?
I don't know what you want from me.
They've told you stories about Oni Hanzo, but have they told you the story of my childhood? The best shinobi warrior, long before I reached your age. The pride of my family. A prodigy one day, and a demon the next. Both paths taught me the same lesson. Nothing lasts forever. Some things die slowly like trees. And some die quickly, like samurai. Let Iga die, or it will take you with it before your time. Only Lord Ieyasu can protect you.
Now?
It's not bad. Like I said,
He
the
killed a Kogan and saved my life.
story's not bad
They
so
fought
far.
for your master.
Just gonna pause here so I can catch up with chat. I can see them wanting to keep tanking them. Right, yeah. You keep putting more chicks in it, make it gay. Right, exactly. Make it lame, make it gay. Hold on. We have... I have the video for that. This.
Fuck Indiana Jones, put a chick in it and make her lame and gay!
Exactly. There's more of it. But like I said, like most of the writing so far has been decent, but like the issue is that as things move forward, I know it's going to get worse. I know the writing's going to get worse. And as you're absolutely right. Yeah, I didn't play it because you had dialogue. Right? No, true. I appreciate that. But yeah, the issue is that I'm sure with them getting a bigger stake in Ubisoft, they're going to start pushing more of this stuff. You try and tank it because, I mean, how many games has Ubisoft had tank recently? Because this would now be the third. To be fair, I don't think it's tanked quite as badly as the other two. But you had Star Wars Outlaws be pretty damn bad in terms of the gameplay, as well as in terms of the story. You had Skull and Bones. I don't think that really hit in any sort of viable way. And then you had now Shadows, which, like I said, the story so far has been good, but I know there's other stuff that's just like, you know, they inserted that stuff for DI reasons. You know, they made the decisions that they made for the ESG stuff and whatnot. So yeah, it's frustrating. Also, Drone Peak, how you doing? Thank you so much for being here in the Rumble chat. Hope you're having a good night. We'll continue with this.
Many oaths. You know this just as well.
People who have done full playthrough are being critical of it. Didn't expect X, Y, and Z ruined the game. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and that's why I do want to try and experience it myself. That's why I'm trying to play it here as well.
How is this possible?
At least I can give my sort of like, I get to experience it myself and get my, you know, unbiased opinion.
It's not here. It was lost.
Stuart, Mibuno.
Iga is under attack. Quickly, we must get to Sandaye.
You run to your doom, Nagato. It is too late to be ready.
So I think this is when the story actually, yeah, this is when the story actually begins.
Oda Nobunaga.
This is actually the beginning. This is where we got to. Okay. So are there going to be, and there's Yasuke. Does this mean that now Yasuke is going to be unlocked?
We need a plan. Stuart, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine. Now.
And then we know the rest. Our plan is to flee, right?
My village. Everything destroyed. This is what's fueled me. Why I need to make sure it never happens again.
Okay. And we get a knowledge point. Yay. Ooh, okay. We got a full level up. Very nice. And then the master, we've got 2 points. Need 3 for that one, though. That's the one I really want. That's the one I need. Because that'll do... that'll allow me to get the assassination on all the heavier guys who I don't need to... or who I would have to fight at this point. Damage during the night. That's kind of cool. Oh, I forgot I didn't actually level up all this stuff. Five? What? Really? 5 mastery points to get that? Okay. Okay, that's okay. Well, I'm going to save up to get 3 so I can get the actual... Yeah. 'Cause I want, like I said, I want that one for the assassin. Yep, there's the level up notification. Very nice. Very nice. So then when do I unlock Yasuke? Okay. Yeah, right now there's like nothing I can do, and I can't switch to him as far as I'm aware. At this point, it might be just that I've got to kill this guy. The killing field. I think I've already found it in the world. He is at Nanatsumatsu. Not that Tsumatsu. I'm betting that that's it then. Okay, let's just go and do that mission. See how well this works. Another shrine.
We are the most feared Ronin in the land.
That is not okay. That is not it. Not the shrine. That's got to be it. Alright, just checking to see if I was dropping some frames. Just looked a little stuttery there. I don't know if it's just the stream. Maybe the stream has some issues. Here it is.
You'll all be reborn to hell.
Shut up!
All right.
If the guards see me, they'll kill them.
So what you're telling me is he's being a coward.
I am honored to cleanse these lands of traitors to Lord Oda Nobunaga. Ah, do not beg like cowards. Your tears will not stop my blade.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. There's one. Shit. Come over here and freak out, and then we'll just do this, and then nice little grab, tell him to shut the hell up. Well, that's interesting. Put somebody on a cross. I didn't know that was done here in Japan. Nice, I'll take that. What? Okay, what? Hold on. What? Hold on. Does that mean... Are you saying that because I was actually dropping frames, or are you just giving me crap? Hold on. Yeah. The stutter had no effect. I see, okay. At this point, he's got 3. Okay. Just a chance to see if I could stutter gap a sentence. That was a struggle. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Seize the shinobi. The enemy is with the rest of the prisoners.
Where did you even come from? Oh gosh.
Where is Koretake?
I will die before I say.
So be it.
Oh, damn it, that was a red one. I did not see the red until the last second. What you gonna do? There's actually one guy I did not kill. Hey, Dag. Thanks for the lurk. I blocked! Come on, game. Thank you.
Kyonyo will be pleased to hear Koretake's location is exposed. We'll need those reinforcements.
Indeed. Shindo Hiroshi. During my absence, I trust your blade has remained sharp and you're just as swift. The sooner we rid these land of Kyonyo's zealots, the better. May their rotting heads serve as a warning to all. I have returned to Amagasaki Castle after my visit with Lord Nobunaga. Once the prisoners have screamed their last, come join me for sake. I will enlighten you with our Lord's plans. Do not wash the blood off your blade. Crimson on steel is my favorite color. Wada Koretake. Very nice. So can I free you? Yeah, I can free you.
You saved me.
Okay. I would probably venture a guess that once we're done with dealing with this guy, not Nobunaga, Yasuke will be reintroduced into the story, and then that will unlock more things for us to do. Because then they'll be like, oh yeah, look, there's all these tutorials for, you know, the all these tutorials for now the samurai portion of the game. Let's go make sure that they're all freed now.
Thank you for freeing us.
Thank you.
Get him off. Well, I think it's all the people that I can save, unfortunately. Go back to the hideout, get restocked on stuff, and then... Actually, no, I have to call it there. It's already nearly midnight. Okay, restock on supplies, thank you. Browse the contracts, because now there will be new contracts. Assassinate the leader. Eliminate military, and loot targets. I kind of wish there was like a forge at each of these little hideouts. Well. Oh, well. In this case, let's go ahead and get up top here. Get a little view of the city. And that'll do. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for me for the night. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I'm enjoying the game. I am... Like I say, I'm curious if we'll get Yasuke after I finish up the lurk. Thanks for the lurk, Vaping It. I appreciate it. I'll be we'll be heading out in a second. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. We'll see how that goes as we continue on through it. But so far, my biggest complaint is the VA. And at some point, like I say, I will end up switching over to immersive mode, get the Japanese voice actors, and compare. Gameplay is good. The combat's solid. I wonder if playing on expert is making these guys, though, like attack sponges, because, like, particularly some fights just feel really long. Particularly with, like, low-level guys. Some fights feel really long. And I don't know if that's just... That's just because I'm not triggering the vulnerability portion properly, or if it's just expert has given them more health. I don't know. They have to do something to make expert a challenge. And that's true. That's true. But it feels good. It's not to say it feels bad. It feels pretty good. Between combat and stealth, noticing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it is so interesting to see, because when you're on normal stealth, if you're sitting on a rooftop, they do not look up, like, at all. They don't care. They don't give a rat's ass about you if you're on top of something. If you're on a building or crawling around on the roof, they don't care. In expert mode, they are constantly looking up. If you're in their sight line, even if you're below them, or sorry, even if you're above them, they can easily just go, oh, look, there's somebody on the roof. You know, let's maybe we should deal with that, you know? Whereas, like, in regular Assassin's Creed games, that's not generally the case. Unless you're, like, somewhat on the same level, they're not really going to see you. Which I kind of miss, but at the same time, I appreciate the challenge. And it does feel good. Now, I have to actually, like, really think about how I'm going to approach certain problems in terms of the cell. So I like that. I do actually like that. So, yeah. It's good so far. I don't think it sucks yet. We'll see. I think this has been predicted. Like, most of the problems are going to be with the story. For me, if the story is going to be crap, that doesn't necessarily make a game horrible. That just makes it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 rather than, like, if the gameplay is amazing and just the crap that's in the story is really obnoxious, like, that drops it from being like what would have been an 8 or a 9 down to a 6 or a 7. It's still enjoyable. It's still good. It's just more of an average experience, and you're going to have things that are definitely going to piss some people off where they're going to be like, I want nothing to do with it, and I totally understand, you know? So, that's my thoughts on the game so far. So for the rest of the week, this is going to be my last stream for the week. We'll be back on Sunday. I don't know what we'll be playing yet. I'm thinking Void Crew, but I would like to have someone to actually play with and actually be in the ship with me, kind of working stuff. So we'll see what happens there. If not, maybe I try something else. Maybe we do some Marvel Rivals. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll ask the Discord what we want to do there. And then I'll be back on Monday with some Dark Souls. Hopefully we can finish off the Black Dragon Calamite and then actually head our way into fighting the last boss, which I'm kind of excited. I'm actually really excited to be this close to the end with Dark Souls. So, and yeah, that's sort of it. Once we finish Dark Souls, then I'll be kind of focusing Assassin's Creed, and yeah. So yeah, that's the plan. Thank you guys all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Starting off with Twitch, big thanks to everybody that has been here in the chat. Raw Dog Meat 4, Fubiwalla, Vaping It, Magus62M. Of course, I'm saying all the names. Deglamon, thank you guys so much for being here. And of course, the lurkers. I really do appreciate all of you guys. On the YouTube side, not really a lot of people in here. Somebody popped in for what I can only guess is a bot thing, and so I'm not going to go out. And Drone Peak on the Rumble side, popping in a little heart in chat. I appreciate you. And all the lurkers that I've seen popping in and out on the Rumble side, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. If you guys aren't already following, please consider hitting that follow button on Rumble and Twitch, and subscribing on YouTube. And please, if you're watching on YouTube and Rumble, consider hitting that thumbs up button. Like I said, we'll be back on... Gosh, what? Well, I'll be on Magus' stream tomorrow night, and then I'll be back on Sunday. So I'll hopefully see you guys then. We are just going to go ahead and end it, because I think most people have filtered out, and there's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. And have a wonderful night, everybody. And like I said, I'll hopefully see you guys Sunday. And until then, this is Green Leader, signing out.